Zion Trade. Hello guys, welcome to Zion Traders YouTube channel. On this channel, we share our trade ideas. We review our weekly trades and signals, which is the signals we drop during the week on our Telegram group platform, right? So we do the review every week, every Saturdays, and we drop the videos on the group so as for you guys to see why we took the trades that we dropped signals on, right? So that's it. It's for transparency purposes and for journaling purposes actually. And also guys, we forecast the directional bias of various asset class, right? But we forecast majorly forex pairs. However, if it's crypto, whatever you want us to forecast, you want to know what our the idea is about that particular asset class, be it crypto, be it forex, whichever asset class. We are going to do the analysis and drop the video here just for you, right? So that's it, guys. On today's video will be forecasting the directional bias of DXY, which is US dollar, right? So what the DXY stands for? DXY is actually the benchmark asset for the US dollar, right? So if you want to know what the strength and weakness, right, of the US dollar of the United States, you are going to be able to see it on the DXY, right? It shows the weak strength and the weakness, right? So that is it. So technically, right, on the chart, you're going to see everything on the chart. If the DXY, if US economy is very strong, right, so you are going to see on DXY will be buying, and then if it's selling, it will be if it's not strong, right, so it will be selling. So vice versa. That's how it works, guys. So studying the DXY, if you know the directional bias of DXY, it will enable you to be able to easily forecast other currencies or other pairs, right? Which is something like GBP USD. It will be very easy for you to know, okay, this is the direction of GBP USD since the DSY, because definitely if it's GBP USD, both of them appear, right? So you it the what if DXY is buying, GBPUSD will be selling, right? So that is just how it is, right? So but for pairs like a USD card, right, where DXY or USD is where DXY is or USD is the base currency, then it will be buying, right? So vice versa, guys. Right. So today let's analyze DXY and see what the dollar is saying, or what the dollar is going to or likely trade into in the nearest future, right? So as this is our weekly time frame, as you can see right here, on the weekly time frame, we can see if you look closely, there is already a trend line that is drawn here, right? So this means what? Bearish trend, right? Or in a long run, it has actually been bearish, but if you go to your monthly time frame, you are going to see that it's actually bullish, seeing that there is an impulsive move to the upside. There's an impulsive move here, and then it came to retest, but there is an order block which is, and there it also traded into all these imbalances. You can see this fair value gap on the monthly time frame, and right now what are we expecting DXY to do? For it to expand to the upside. Yeah, this is what we are expecting DXY to do in long term, right? Long term. But here today, we are actually trying to analyze what it's going to do in the nearest future. Let's say next week, next 2 weeks. So let's see what is likely going to do, right? So we are actually only forecasting. We don't know what it's going to do. We can only forecast it, right? So it can decide not to go what according to what we have said or forecasted, right? So that is just it for you. But technically, this we are just sharing our view. This is what we are seeing, and based on what we have done previously, we know that okay, we have 80%. We are certain that 80% that it's going to go the way we have said. However, it's actually 50-50 in the market. That is the truth, right? So this is the weekly time frame, guys. So I can see something right here, right, guys. Where is dollar currently? If you look very well, dollar is at a resistance zone, right? So I'll just clone all of this. Is at a resistance level. Now I will tell you guys what this means to the dollar index. So currently we are at a resistance level. Now definitely we are going to break this level, right? We are going to break this level. But let's see what the dollar is doing actually doing. Yeah, let's see what the dollar is going to do. Let's say next between now to next month. Let's see, you can see all these levels here. This is a resistance, a support level, right, which has been supporting price. It was only broken last year, July last year, on the 10th of July last year, so which is 2023. And after then this place has been holding price. So this year, at the beginning of this year, price was also here, and then you can see price was trading away from this region, right, which is from this same support level. It means that this support level is very strong, and this is actually what we are anticipating now. Let's go to the daily time frame, guys. On our daily time frame, we can see levels of liquidity to be taken out. So I'll be deleting all of these. So I'll leave that trend line. So we can see that there are liquidity residing. This liquidity has been taken out, right? So the liquidity residing below that low has been taken out. However, we still have one here, and right now we have a lot of liquidity residing below this low, right? So what does this mean? It means that we are actually anticipating the US dollar to trade into these levels to take all this liquidity before it starts buying. That is what we are anticipating. Right now, where DXY is right now, we can see that there is an expansion to the downside, right? And then it expanded, and now this is a retracement. For me, I'll call it a retracement. Now it retraced. The reason why I'm saying it's a retracement because I'm anticipating a sell to take out these levels, right? All these liquidities, right? And then trade into this support before eventually breaking this trend line, and then we'll start seeing uh the dollar index start buying in the long run, right? So this is actually long term, but this is actually what we are anticipating. So in the nearest weeks, we are actually anticipating that DXY, right, it will reject off from this level. It might come to take out the liquidity residing above this level first. It might come here to take it out, right, and then start selling. But from what I'm seeing right now, it might not take out this level. It might just reject off from here, or it will take out this level, right, a bit, and then it will drop. It will start selling, right? It will start selling. That's actually what we are anticipating, right? So why is it going to sell? I've told you guys that it actually changed character from uptrend to downtrend, right? A change of character from uptrend to downtrend. This is not actually not where it happened. It happened here, right? From uptrend to downtrend, and then it retested, right, and then started selling. So this is a break of structure. Now we can see a break of structure, and then we what we are it broke structure, traded where it actually traded into somewhere. Look at this volume imbalance here. So price traded into this volume imbalance, and then from here it got supported and then started trading to the upside, right? So we start trading to the upside. Right now, we are anticipating that dollar will start to reject off from this level, right? We don't know the exact level where to trade off from, but we can tell you that okay, from where it is right now, of either it comes if it trades higher, it means it wants to take out the liquidity here. and then but if it doesn't, yeah, it will start selling off from where it is right now. So this means that DXY is likely going to sell off from right this region, right? So it's going to sell off from this region, and then when it sells off, takes all this liquidity, gets support at this level, this support level, and then before it starts buying again, right? So that's actually what we are looking at on DXY. Right, so let's draw some things just to give you guys more confluence. So you can see that DXY rejected off from a resistance point, and even at a resistance point, though this resistance has been broken, however it's I'll still call it a zone. It's still within the zone, right? It's still within the zone. But if you check your weekly time frame, you are going to see that it rejected off, right? You can see it rejected off. It didn't break with a candlestick, right? So you can see right now that after this expansion, taking out this swing low, it's retesting to this other block. So right from this other block where price has traded into right now, we are expecting a sell to the downside, right? A sell to trade into this support region, taking out the liquidity residing below this low and trading into where this there is an imbalance on the weekly time frame, which is the fair value gap that we are anticipating price to trade into FVG, right? Trade back into this fair value gap, and then we will start anticipating a buy move for the DXY. But currently, as we have said, we are anticipating a sell move currently. A sell move from this region where it is currently, right? A sell move from this region where it is currently. So I'll call it a resistance zone, and then to it will take out all the liquidity residing below these lows, trading into the weekly time frame fair value gap, and then from this weekly time frame fair value gap in confluence with this support level, we will start anticipating a major buy from here, right? So guys, this is what we are looking at on DXY. If you like this video, make sure you click on the like button, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and don't forget to share. Thank you guys.